Hi, YouTubers. The quote of the day is karma is going to hit some of y'all so hard for betraying people who had nothing but good intentions for you. That phrase means people who betray loyal, kind hearted individuals will face negative consequences for their actions as the universe balances itself, and those who cause pain will eventually feed it, serving as a national justice for breaking trust and treating good people poorly. It's a belief that negative energy returns to the source, amplify, teaching a lesson about empathy and respect, deeper meaning, action and consequence. It's rooted in the concept of what goes around comes around, where your deeds, good or bad, eventually circle back to you. Betrayal's price specifically targets those who expose the goodness of others, suggesting that such selfish acts create powerful negative karma. Natural justice, not about revenge, but about the belief that the universe ensures fairness, and those who inflict harm will experience similar harm through perhaps not immediately. Intention matters. Emphasize, emphasizes that hurting someone who genuinely meant you well is a significant trans, transgression transgression that will be met with a strong karmatic response, often described as a boomerang or a slow rolling snowball. So let's see what karmatic response looks like. Let me see. So a karmatic response is the consequences, good or bad, that results from your past actions, intentions, and behaviors based on the principles of cause and effect. It suggests that positive actions can lead to positive outcome, and the negative actions can lead and the negative actions lead to negative ones, either in this life or future one, influencing your experience, relationship, and spiritual growth. These responses are seen as a national results, not punishments from a higher power, and can manifest as challenges or blessings that teach lessons. Key aspects of a karmatic response: cause and effect. Every intentional action, physical, verbal, or mental, creates a corresponding result. Attention matters. The motivation behind the action is critical in determining the karmatic outcome. Spiritual growth. Karmatic cycles, including intense karmatic relationship, often are often seen as opportunities to learn important life lessons and achieve spiritual growth. Manifestation. Manifestation. It can appear as a karmatic relationship, an intense, often difficult bond from a past life, a series of difficult challenges, or positive reward. Not always immediate. The response can happen much later in this life or another, and can be subtle or significant. So let's see. Boomerang. So the boomerang effect and karma are interconnected concept where actions, words, and intentions circle back to the originator, much like a boomerang returning to the thrower. The principle suggests that positive actions yet positive results, and negative actions bring negative consequences, often with intensified force, highlighting that what you put out into the world will eventually return to you. Key concepts: cause and effect. Both concepts are rooted in a law of cause and effect. Every action has a corresponding reaction. Energy and intent. It's not just the action, but the intention behind that matters. But the intention behind it that matters. Sending out a type of energy that returns to the source. Positive versus negative. Kindness, integrity, and generosity attract similar positive returns, while negativity, gossip, and harm can lead to negative outcome like distrust or conflict. Examples: negative. Spreading gossip can create a toxic environment, and you may find yourself becoming the subject of gossip. Positive. Constantly helping others can lead to unexpected support for you when you need it. How it works: not always immediate. The return isn't always instant. It's a natural consequence that unfolds over time. Intensity. The effect can return with greater intensity than the original action, sometimes described as a hundredfold. Let's see. Snow rolling. Let's see. Slow rolling snowball. Let's see what this is. A slow rolling snowball in karma refers to the concept that a negative action, initially small, will gradually and inevitably grow in consequences over time, much like a snowball rolling downhill, gathering mass and momentum until its eventual, often significant impact is felt. Is a metaphor for the snowball effect, where a small, seemingly insignificant negative deep builds into a larger, more serious problems or repercussion, a vicious circle. Start small, big finish. A minor transgression or bad choice starts small, but left unchecked accumulates more snow, negative consequences as it progresses. Delay by inevitable. Delayed by but inevitable. In a in a inedible. Delayed by inedible. The effect isn't always immediate. It slow rolls or builds gradually, but its arrival is certain, leading to a significant karmatic payback. Escalated impact. The final results is far greater and more destructive than the initial action, much like a tiny small ball becoming a giant uncontrollable one. So I hope this video helps you. So yes, I had to explain what it meant so you guys can fully understand what the expressions are. So I hope you like, subscribe, and comment down below on my YouTube video. Thanks for watching.